So we're going to turn to page 173, exercise 6B, projecting data, and we're going to click the folder ArcGIS, Getting to Know ArcGIS, Chapter 6. So for ArcMap opens a layout that has the 3 empty data frames. So Alaska, mainland United States, and then Hawaii. Each data frame is identified by a label at its center. An active data frame is indicated in the table of contents by the data frame named in boldface, and on the layout page by a dash outline. So now, which one has the dash outline? Yay, the mainland United States, okay? A small legend that shows, legend is right here, the percentage increase of population change is visible in the lower right corner of the page. So you add the United States layer to each data frame and learn how map projections apply to each one. You will also need to how to add other supporting layers. So we're going to get the US layers. So Arc catalog, and we're going to folder connection in chapter 6, our data we just viewed. So now US layers, and we're going to activate this one, and we're going to add US layers too. Now we're going to activate this one. And now we're going to add US layer. So now for each layer we have the layers. So when using the Arc catalog window, you may need to refresh the map display after dragging over data. To do so, we can do the refresh button. At the lower left corner of the display data. It's right here. Refresh a little bit. And the US layer is added to the mainland United States frame if it is the GCS North American 1983. Geographic, we can preview here, but we don't know yet, so better we just go to property, and we can just go to source, and it will tell us it is the GCS North American 1983. By default, ArcMap includes the entire spatial extent of the layer. Next, you will add a few more layers before projecting the data and adjusting the map scale. So now we're going to add, not the Hawaii one, we close this out, we're going to activate that. And we're going to Arc catalog, and we're going to add the Canada and Mexico to the map layer. And it's okay, we have a warning that we can just close it out. So they have a no. We're going to close it out first. So here it shows the warning, no spatial reference, it's okay. We're going to close it out, and now I'm going to change the symbology because here it shows green color, and I wanted them to, this layer, I wanted them to add the data here. Going to go to fill color gray and maybe a little darker to match this one, and hit OK. Now it's too gray. Another way we can do it is click property, and we go to symbology and change it from here, or you can just double click on this gray icon, and I want a little light. This looks fine. If it's show to too light, we can change it back, but now it looks great for me. We go ahead to add the lake layer. So maybe better we just dock here for now. Lake layer back to here, and here it gives us a warning. We can double click at it, go to source, and set data source and data. That's lake shape file. We're going to make sure whether it's chapter 6. Yes, and we go lake and hit add, hit apply, hit OK. Now we have our lake, and now it's black. We're just going to change it into lake color, and now it shows the lake's data for us. And we're going to add latitude and longitude layer file, and we're going to drag it the same way, drag it to here. And the same way we have to fix the data source. It's latitude and longitude, sorry. Hit apply, hit OK. Now we have our grids, and before we do that, I want to make sure it's stored in the pathway. Now we have a latitude and longitude layer added in our mainland states data frame in the table of contents. Because these two layers are also in the same coordinate system as the US state layer, everything line up as it should. The latitude layer provides reference for the geographic coordinate display on screen. It represents the XY coordinate system from 100 to 80 degrees to 180 degree longitude, and negative 90 to positive 90 latitude. So east and west. So for north and south, south is negative for latitude, and for west is negative to the prime meridian. And the lines are perpendicular to each other at 90 degrees. However, viewing the world in this type of coordinate system shows significant distortion, especially in shape and area. So we're going to measure, use the measure tool to measure the distance between two lines of latitude or two lines of longitude. What is the difference in degree? So, going to measure. We can zoom in to do a better job. That's length. And we're going to right click on it and go to property. It's in degrees. So you can see the extent top. So we have 5 decimal degrees between each line. And now here it doesn't show us in degrees. We're going to change here to area. Okay, now we can restart it. Okay, now I'm going to click and we're going to restart it. Okay. Okay, now I'll measure again. Distance. Decimal degrees. And then we're going to add cities shapefile. Cities shapefile. The same way we add here, and we just hit close, and we move the city on top. Point, and then hit OK. Point, line, and polygons. Good. Okay, point lines and polygons. A warning appears when the layer is added, and then the message tells you that this layer has a different geographic coordinate system from the data frame. You preview this layer in Architect Catalog and note that it is in the WGC 1984 geographic coordinate system. When you added the US states layer to the mainland states data frame, the data frame was automatically set to GCS North America 1983, even though the city layer has a different coordinate system. ArcGIS can still display it, but the spatial alignment may be slightly off. At this map scale, it may not even be noticeable. However, it may cause further problem when it is projected. So we can just ignore it first. We will take care of it later. And we're going to double click the cities. So now we're going to double click the cities, bring the layer property, or you can just right click on it, go to layer property. And now we're going to go look at the data source, and here it tells you the coordinate system. And right now it shows the city, so we don't have to fix our layer. Now we can just, it's a quick verification that we can go to the United States to compare it again. This is 1983 and this one is 1984. And we're going to cancel that. And now the first time we're going to use ArcGIS eventually. Yay, that's my favorite. So ArcGIS has a lot of function there. So we're going to use the tool. It's called Project. Okay, so now we go to data management, and we're going to find projections and transforms, and there are tools here. So we're going to use is the project tool, and we're going to click that. And then for the input data set, we're going to put cities. So we're going to put cities. And we're going to put the folder, and we're going to put in my data folder in chapter getting to know ArcGIS, in chapter 6, my data. And we're going to call it cities underscore GCS underscore and then NAD 1984 83.